Hi guys, so in this tutorial, we'll go through how we can scrape data from a website. Okay, so for practice for today, we're going to scrape codes from this website called codes.toscript.com. So this will be the website we will be using for practice today. Um, so what we want to scrape here is we want to scrape all these codes. Okay. So you can see there are these containers uh, containing quotes, and we want to script all of these. So um, we will use Selenium to do this, Selenium with Java. Okay, so for the first step for this, we're going to set up the WebDriver. So create a new WebDriver object, and then we'll type driver.get, and then we will go to this website. So I'll post this link in the description. And once we are done with that, next step we want to do is want to locate all the elements on the page. Okay, so the way we do that is we want to use a list of what elements, and we'll call it quotes. Okay, and then we will type driver.findElements by the class name quote. So why we use the class name quote? And that's because if we inspect each container, so for example, this particular container, right click and inspect. Let's see if I can just get it right. Inspect. Okay, so you'll see there's a class code here. Class equals to code. So this class equals to code is this container, right? So we want to identify all of these containers, and the common locator for all of them seems to be class name equals to code. So if I do search class equals to code, see if it works. And let's search code instead. So you can see code, and below here, these are all codes, right? So class equals to code, and so on and so forth. It's all pointing to the code containers. So this is why we use class equals code, and we just put it in this parameter. So this will locate all of the codes containers and then put them in the list. Okay, so the next step after that is we want to look through each code, and then we want to print the text. So each code for each code in the codes list, we will create a new string, and then quote dot find element by the class name text, because within quote there's the class name text which contains the actual code here. Okay, so let me just repeat that. So within quote there is class name text which contains the code, the text of the code that we want to script. So this is why we type quote dot find element by class name text and then call the get text method. So calling the get text method will get this text right here, the world as we have created, blah blah blah. So this is what we will get from this get text method. Okay, so we also do the same for author, and in this case it is by class name author. So it's class name author. So this is where class name author is, and then get text will be Albert Einstein. Okay, so this is why we use class name author. And once these two are done, we will print out the text as well as the author. Okay, and that is basically it. Yeah, so let's just run the program and see what happens. Okay, so the program executed and then it closed. And you can see here in the console that we have all the codes and authors. So there should be 10 of them, just like in the web page. Okay, and that is how you can scrape data using Selenium with Java. That's all.